insane. Yeah, as you can see, we haven't put too much work over on this side yet. I'm not sure how fast the cart is gonna be. This might be just... Yeah, maybe we'll go on foot. Yeah, I think we'll go on foot. That's gonna be a little better. Plus, the track only goes to there now, anyways. So yeah, we had to build this sky bridge because, I mean, down there is death. Always. And I'm not talking about the zombies and the creepers, skeletons, or the spiders. I'm not talking about any of those things. It's the dwellers. These dwellers are... Do I have the... I do have the dweller book. Alright, here. Let's have a quick gander in this, so you guys have an idea of what the hell I'm talking about. Here, let's get the shield out of the way real quick. Perfect. So here's the dwellers. You know they are ready to discover and defeat all the 10 dwellers. Alright, we don't have to read all this, but these are the dwellers. I think each dweller has a page. It's been a long time. I can't actually remember. Oh, yeah. That was at the very back of the book. That's what happened. What the hell? It won't let me rotate the other direction. It's super weird. Okay. So these are shrines. And these shrines are to keep the dwellers away from you. Probably running is kind of not making it so you can read it very well. Yeah, as you can see, you use different materials, and they give you different amounts of times, which we haven't gotten into. We haven't quite figured it out yet, but we will get there at some point. You know, we got Goat Man, the Man in the Fog. That Man in the Fog is just... Oh my god, man. He's the worst. You got the mimics, right? They pretend to be other things, as you've seen earlier. Goatman isn't terrible. He's not the worst. He's not always trying to kill you, but if you get too close, he'll try to kill you. And he's got backup. We'll get into that later. Yeah, the Cavern Dweller. Oh, we got these stupid zombies. Get out of here. Hold on. Get off my land. Jeez. Yeah, we got the Cavern Dweller. He likes to run around and destroy your frickin' torches in caves, and then you're lost in the dark and can't find your way back. He's a real jerk. He's kind of big too, and he's pretty tough. They're all pretty tough. I mean, we've managed to kill him, but you gotta be strategic. Like, you can't just walk up with a sword and be like, oh, I got this, because you're gonna die, like, so fast. It doesn't matter. The all-seeing one, he seems to be the one that's after me and Jacob the most. Like, at ground level, it seems like he's always there. Down in the caves, he's like always there. But he can't go through walls. So, I mean, that's really good. That's really, really good. We don't need that kind of stuff, you know? The watchtower, he's huge. Okay, so the watchtower is like, if you can see where my cursor is, he's probably from the water to that height. And that's not an exaggeration. The dude is huge. He's absolutely huge. And then the unseen death, as you can see there, little maestro guy. Yeah, he's an asshole. You try to go to bed, and he comes and attacks you and destroys your bed. And then he just makes it so you can't go to bed, and so you got to go find him and kill him, which isn't always easy, especially at nighttime with a blood moon. That just makes the blood moon makes everything more aggressive by far. The knocker, he's not terrible. He does have death touch though. He seems all right. Like you just follow you, watch you, and kind of try to get close. Don't let him get too close, because if he gets close enough to touch you, you're dead. That's it. Krampus. Him and Goatman work together. Krampus, he'll come in, mess around, try to kidnap you like a weirdo, and give you presents sometimes, which is weird. He'll also show up to back up Goatman when you're messing around with Goatman. Even if, he started it with you, doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. And we're going to backtrack on the bridge a little bit here, because there is something I need to show you. And we got this here Shadow Dweller. Yeah, he is basically a cloud, and he's really fast. It is really hard to get away from him. I try to do water and like dive down and but eventually you got to come up for air, right? And hopefully he's not there waiting for you. He's a problem. He is definitely a problem. Yeah, we're gonna put this book down for a moment. Now you see that little shack right there, that whatever shack? Here, I can even pull up one of these so you can have a good proper look here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so me and Jacob spawned right here. This was where we spawned, right here. And we kind of was looking over that way, and we kind of looked over this way, but this way caught our eye first, because there's trees over here and stuff, of course, right? You're like, okay. Over there, mainly right by that tree, actually, we encountered our first dweller. And then we encountered several more dwellers consistently over and over right after that. It was a nightmare. We got killed every 5 minutes, if not sooner. It was the worst. We tried to do everything we could. We're trying to fight. We can't really level 1, not even knowing what's going on, what these dwellers are. We were not prepared. It took a huge learning curve and a lot of time to actually learn how to work around these guys, fight these guys, avoid these guys. And we're not even all the way there. The journey isn't even halfway through. We barely just started going into the Nether, and there's dweller versions in the Nether that are even worse than here. it's crazy. Anyways, so I built this little safety tower thing. The only way to get there is to block up. Put a block jump, all the way to get to the top. That's the only way. There's a tiny bit of storage, a cooking thing, a crafting box, as you can see. That was our home for quite a while. Then we discovered this village over here. And we liked this village. So we decided, hey, this is going to be our village now. But there was a problem. This village was hard to protect. And we got a wall around it and stuff, but it turns out there was this huge underground cave system, and basically things just kept coming up from underground, and we were unaware, and it was a big problem. So we decided to leave. Eventually, I came up with the idea to build the sky bridge because traversing the ground was an absolute nightmare. We go more in this direction. We actually got a few more villages. It goes on for quite a while. It goes. Now, back to the book. Let's flip the page here. Oh, well, I guess we read Oliver. Like I said, been a while. Alright, well, let's keep going. So yeah, eventually we had the Sky Bridge. And we were really trying to decide, like, hey, what are we gonna do? And what we actually decided to do before this Sky Bridge was put up, and once we realized this town, there was no point in trying to stay. I mean, there wasn't great trades, and we wanted to explore. We didn't want to get too comfortable immediately. Plus, it was impossible to with the dwellers. There was no way. If I am remembering correctly, that village actually came later. I'm pretty sure Gordontown was our first village we established. And then we came back over here to explore. And that's when we're like, oh my God, there was a village there the whole time. But then the village turned out to be whatever. That's where I used to go get lava way at the start because it was the only place I